G'day everyone and welcome back to another Derail Valley. I streamed this for 4 hours. It's a big ship out there, isn't it? I streamed this for 4 hours the other weekend, last weekend, and had just an absolute ball. Got my DH4 up and running and all repaired, and did a job in it, which brought us down to here, which is harbour and town, which is where we are. I want to get back to I want to get back down to the city south, which is down here, because there is an S60 there that I want to tow into the museum there, so that can be our next restore project. Now the S60 is the steam engine, but I don't know whether we've got any jobs here for that, but we might have some decent jobs somewhere. So we do have some pretty impressive shunting jobs. So for example, that one, which is worth 28 grand, because we do need to make some more money as well. That's not too bad. Where's Iron Ore Mine East? Which one's Iron Ore Mine East? Because I haven't been there before. Iron Ore Mine West and East, IME. Right up the top there. That's quite the hike. Actually, that'd be a really good run, wouldn't it? That would be a really cool run. Where was that? I've just seen it there, right there. What's that? That's 40 grand, and that's doing excavators. It's 216 ton. I think we might do that as a job, actually. I do enjoy the shunting. I do really enjoy the shunting. What's that one? That's freight haul. Nope. Let's put that over here. There's so many jobs here. There's so many jobs here. This one here is worth 17. That's doing some shunting here as well. That's shunting. That's logistical haul. That's going to machine factory in town, which wouldn't be too bad. And I reckon that's a freight haul going to goods factory and town, which is that is there. That might be, that's actually worth 41. That's 308 ton. Goods factory and town is just up there. I think we might do this. Hydrogen and pneumonia. We don't have hazmat level 2 yet, I don't believe. Let's have a squiz. Licenses, there we go. Hazmat level 2. We do have hazmat. We've got hazmat 1. Hazmat level 2 is 130 grand, so we can't afford that one. Damn, that's going to goods factory in town, but that's a really cheap run. We could do a couple. That's 40. That's 44 ton. Have we got anything else going to goods factory in town? That's shunting. Let's put that over there. There's so much going. That's shunting. What we want to do is we want to do freight or logistic hauls. That's going to oil refinery. If we can find something that's going to give us, see, we've got food factory in town. Where's that? Food factory. FF. The GF is up there. I'm just trying to find something relatively decent to do. FF is all the way up there, so that'd probably be a pain in the butt to do. Although that's a shunting job. There is sawmill. I'm going to go through this stuff. That one there, that's 669 ton, which is actually absolutely pushing the limits. This one here is going to food factory in town. That's 51 ton. That wouldn't be too bad, but I don't think we can find anything else here. That's shunting. I'm going to go through these and I'm going to see what we can do. I would absolutely love to do that big one there. That's worth 58 grand, but my God, that's a heap. All right, so I've found a food factory in town, 504 ton here. I reckon this might be the way to go. So that's the one we're going to do. Would we be able to fit the 51 ton on that? What's this one? 504. We would be 555 tons. So we may be able to fit that on there as well. If we fit the 909, the 85 ton, we might be pushing it. That's a shunting job, so that's no good. I think we'll just take this one. What do you reckon? Should we take this one, or should we see if we can get both jobs done at the same time? So these are being picked up from E10, and these ones are being picked up from. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. I reckon despite the fact that we'd be pushing it, I reckon we can try this. I think we might do this. And that one's being picked up from E30. The E10 and E30 are the way to go. All right, let's just scoot along here. Get over there. I believe I left my train down here somewhere. And we're in C at the moment, so maybe I didn't leave it in C. You know, I do this every single time. Every single time I lose my train. Let's see. So it'll be over this side. There we go. Let's go over to here. Okay, so there's our beast there. Remember I left it over at E. And we are looking for, what were we looking for? E10 and E30. There's E10, so we need to take these beasts here. And then we also need to take E3, which will be over here somewhere. I reckon E110. E30, which is straight down there, which I think we might grab first, because I reckon there, yeah, that's a small lot. We are going to be pushing it. I mean, we're definitely going to be pushing it with the old DH4, I reckon, because we're going to be right on our limit. But why not? Yeah. Why not? So we'll head in that direction. Actually, that needs to go across that way, doesn't it? That needs to run through, straight through there. And this is the way that I do it. I know that I can change all of this stuff. You know, I know that I can change it. That needs to go straight through as well. This one here needs to go around that way. Right, so we're going to come out of here and we're going to come through here. And then this one will need to go that way when we do it. Beautiful. Let's head straight over, jump in our beast here, and let's get him started up, shall we? So we'll get the cab light on and the fuel is on. Let's close that and get this beast started up. Put it in forward, and that is off. Beautiful. All right, sweet. Let's get a little bit of throttle, a little bit of horn. Now I've stuck the, and I did this on stream, I've stuck the map up here. We need to actually turn around, don't we? Yeah, we're going to need to turn around. And I've stuck my grade meter on there as well. So we're going to have to go to the turntable. But that's okay. We can head in that direction. That's fine. Because we are going to need to turn this thing around. So which way can we get directly through there? There's got to be a way to get directly through on that track there. Looks like the straight through track. There we go. Right, let's put some brakes on. And we need this track here to go. Let's grab that. We need that one to go that way, and we need that one to go that way. Beautiful, and we'll head straight through there. We'll throw it in reverse, put a little bit of that on, and bring this back. Now it is starting to get dark, so it's going to be a dark run by the looks of it, but that's okay. Now we're okay to go straight through there, which we are now station map wise. I think the museum is... Yeah, we're going to have to go all the way by the looks of it to get to the museum, so that's fine. We can do that. And then we'll spin it around and then we'll come back because we actually need to be... heading... Oh, we probably... You know what? I reckon... we could probably... Oh, it makes it a long trip though, doesn't it? Makes it a very long trip to head up there. I'm gonna head straight out. I'm gonna head straight out. Let's stop that. Let's just go. I know it's a little bit longer, but I think we'll just for sakes of ease of hooking everything up, I think we might just yeah, we might just go straight out, and then we'll go up here. We'll go out to the left. We'll go up here, and then we'll go left. That'll take us up to there, and then we should be able to do that loop. So, or alternatively, we could cut through that way, which might actually be a better way to go. So, we'll work it out as we go. Loving using this DH4. It is it's so much better than the DE2, but I'm looking forward to getting some larger ones as well. I mean, there was a 900-ton job there, as well as getting, you know, like a dual engine so that we can use dual locos and stuff like that as well. It'd be great to get that license as well. So, all right, let's just roll through here. Like so. We'll get past this, and then we need to go in that direction. So we'll stop him off there. Beautiful. And we'll throw that in reverse. We'll get a little bit of that happening. And then this will take us down. We'll pick up our first lot. That way, and that way. And our first lot is going to be E30, which is going to be this order here. Cool. All right. I've just been having an absolute corker of a time. I was going to put it in a different way, but I'm not going to put it in a different way. I am going to keep it clean. But I've just been having the best time in this, the best time. And I'm a little bit slow and, you know, and stuff like that. But I'm not in a hurry. This is going to be a tough trip because we're right on our limits. We're going to be right on our limits. So, all right, I might grab that. And then we'll turn that on. We'll just slow this beast down a little bit. Just get it nice and slow. We'll do this one without the remote, and then we'll do the next one with the remote. There we go. I think that might have pushed him back a little bit. No, that's okay. All right, cool. Let's get that. Oh, no, it did. It did. All right, well, this is where we'll use the remote anyway. We'll grab that, and we will just bring that down. Bring it back just a little bit. Just enough to get that up on there. You can do it, Simmy. How many times have you done it now? Quite a few times. Right, let's crouch down there. We'll get those hooked up there. We'll get that valve on, and we'll get that valve on, and looks like it's this one here. Let's just double check that we've got the right lot. CF522. CF522 we have. Right, beautiful. Okay, so we'll jump in there. We'll go forward and a little bit of that. Beautiful. And then the next lot is just over there. Those ones right there. So we'll grab those. Shunting's fun. Doing shunting's really fun, actually. I enjoyed doing shunting. So probably like loading and unloading and stuff. So we might do that. We might do a shunting job next episode. This one's going to be quite a long job, so we'll probably do a shunting job next episode, I reckon. And we'll just jump out of here and we'll grab this beast again. And we'll stop this. Okay, let's put a little bit of train brake on. Let's take a little bit of train brake off. Let it roll through a little bit. Right. There we go. Beautiful. And we'll flick this over. We're going to go down this way. And down that way and straight into E10, E10 So we'll jump on the back of here and we'll grab that out. Let's go into reverse. Take that off. Take the train brake off. And we'll move that forward a little bit. Beautiful. And the whole remote for shunting and stuff like that is absolutely awesome. It's such a good thing. Right. Right, come on, you can do a little bit more than that, Simmy. A little bit faster, just a little bit faster. There we go. We'll just go on that angle there. All right, this should be good. This should be good. Make it nice and easy, and then we'll just double check that it is E1 outbound that we are picking up from. There we go. Put a little bit of brake in there just to slow us down just a bit. A little bit more. Oh, you dick. It was so close. There we go. Just a little bit more, Simmy. There we go. And we can couple from here. I know it's lazy. I know. But it's still pretty cool that you can do that. All right, where are we? You're off. which means it's going to be the one down the very end. Let's head down there, and of course it's the one down the very end, and of course I went straight. Oh, it's not. Which brake is the one that's on? You're off. You're off. Really? Okay. Doesn't look like any of those brakes are on. You always expect at least one to be on, right? That's off. That's off there. And that was the one that we were on, right? Okay, interesting, interesting. Where are we? Oh, there. Yep, everything's off. Everything's off. I know these ones were because we actually ran these ones. All right, well this is quite the train, isn't it? This one is quite the train. Let's jump into the beast and let's just have a quick squiz at what we've got. Look at that. This is definitely the longest train that I've taken. And it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Let's open our route map. We're going up to Food Factory, but what I think we might do is we'll come out of here and I think we'll go that way. And then we'll go around there. Around there into gluten-free. Go right there. Go left there. Stay left. Go left. Stay left and straight into Food Factory. I think that should be okay. So out there. Boom. Yeah, rather than heading up there, because I don't know what that loop is there. Right, cool. Okay, this is going to be tight, guys. This is going to be one hell of a tough trip. And it started raining as well, which is going to make it even worse. And I'm going in reverse as well. Got no issues with brakes. Right, it's going to be, it's definitely going to be tough. But we've got lightning and everything. That's so awesome. Let's drop that cab light off so that we can see out the front there. We do have a high beam right there, but I think we're going to go low beam in this weather, just purely because we get that foggy effect. So we're going to head straight out here. We're going to go straight up. We're going to go left up there. We're going to go around this way through gluten-free. Out there. Beautiful. And yeah, goods and factory, I call it gluten-free because I see GF absolutely everywhere. Right. Now I did find out, somebody did do a tip, and thank you very much, that when I sit down, if I hold shift, is it shift or is it alt? Or is it control? No. There is one of them that I can hold that allows me to change my sitting position, like raise and lower my seat. Might be control. No. Alt shift. No. Alright, we're going to have to watch our speed going through here, but I don't think we're going to, with what we've got on there, I really don't think we're going to be getting too much speed on our way up here. So, and this will be the first time that I've gone to Food Factory as well, so that'll be pretty cool. You can see where we're going there. We'll just keep our eye on everything. We've got a 1.5 slope upwards, or maybe 1.2, maybe I would say. So we'll head up there. Might put the heater on, shall we? Can't put the heater on. Damn it. All right. All right. So we're going to need, because of the slope. Holy moly! We're definitely going to need to put some power in it and drag this up, because we are at our limits. So, and I believe in the DE4 or a DH4, 600 ton, 500 ton in rain. So we may not make it, because we're at about 585 ton. We can, in this one, we can actually might just put that on, go into the yellow a bit in this one without overheating it. So got the wipers happening there. We're really slowing down, aren't we? Really slowing down. We've got no wheel slip at the moment, which is good. But we're going to struggle to get up the hill. We're going to definitely struggle to get up the hill. So, and I'm not sure how long this slope goes for. I think we might put just a little bit more power into it. Still no wheel slip. Slip. Where's the sander on this? Right there. Might put a little bit of sand in as well, just to keep our grip up. Okay, I need to drop that down a little bit, because we are going into the red there, which means we're going to overheat our engine. We need to be super careful. Oof. It's going to be tough. You watch me overheat. You watch me overheat. Our slope seems to be going down slightly now. Not downhill, but it certainly feels like it's like we're reducing the amount of slope that we're going through. Should be alright in the yellow, I believe. Got a little bit of sand on, which is good. We'll drop the sand off, and we'll see if our speed drops off without. Yeah, our speed's dropping off dramatically without the sand. If we put the sand down, you can see it at least stabilizes as well. So she's a slow trip though. Less than like 6 kilometers an hour going up this hill. We could jog faster, we could walk faster, but we will get up here, guys. We will get up here. Yeah, it's still at that slope as well. Oh gosh, it's just got a bit steeper by the looks of it. But we'll be okay. I'm positive that we'll be fine. Look at that though. It's a long carriage, and we knew that we were pushing it, that we were going to be pushing it. How's our stuff doing? All right. It's going all right. We're going to have to do a nice service once we get up here as well. We'll just do a little bit of service. We'll get some fuel on board. Probably get a little bit of sand on board because we're using it now, and then we'll get some oil on as well. If I increase that, What do we got? We've got plus 2.2 coming up. So we kind of really need to get as much as speed as we possibly can. As long as we maintain our forward momentum. So definitely pushing our limits, guys. Definitely pushing our limits. Keep our eye on that sand is fine. It doesn't go down very fast. Can probably put a little bit more into that, I reckon. Just keep our eye on that for now. We're actually picking up pretty good speed now as well. Or better speed anyway. And we're still gaining speed, but we just need to keep our eye on this oil temperature. Last thing we want to do is overheat. And we did redline 4 as well, so we need to be really, really careful of that too. But Nerg assures me, and he's pretty experienced in this game. He assures me in the DH4, you can push this into the yellow and have it sitting in the yellow. All right, our slope is getting less now, which is really, really good. Sand's still okay. Fuel's okay. Oil levels aren't going to change too much. But there you go. That's a tough one. It's a tough one, but we're doing it. All right, we just started hitting our limits there again. So we do need to be really, really careful with that. And we're reducing our speed. I might put a little bit more sand on. Seems like we're getting better grade-wise. So I did do one job by myself. I thought that was something on the track there. I did do one job by myself, and in the DE2, and I actually had to leave half of my carriages parked on a hill so that I could get the rest up the hill, and I had to take half up to the next town, drop them off, come back and get the other half, bring them up, and then hook up again. So it's a bit crazy. We've got to make sure that we sort of save our sand for absolute emergencies, but I think at the moment we're not too bad. Let's see if we can put a little bit more power in and just keep our eye on that oil temperature there. Picking up a little bit of speed. What do we got coming up here? Still a slope. 1.9, so it's getting a bit bigger now. I haven't been past gluten-free, so I haven't been up in this area here. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see. Okay, so we kind of got to... I'm just going to drop that back down a little bit. We've kind of got to a leveled out kind of an area. Or actually, I think we're pretty level now. So we're actually picking up a bit of speed, which is good. So on the map, we've just gone around that corner there. And I'm not sure exactly... I'm hoping that it stays relatively level. I believe, because I don't know the map really well, because I'm a bit of a noob at this, but I believe that going down into gluten-free's downhill as well. So we're going to need to manage the train going down there as well. But for now, we're okay. We have used up a bit of fuel though, pulling that up that hill, but we should be perfectly fine. Let's just keep our eye on the speed there, because I don't want to go too fast with all of this on, because we do have to slow the beast down a bit as well at some point. So we do need to be really, really careful. And we've got a stick to the right coming up as well, and then a go left to go into gluten-free. So yeah, it's gonna be good to go into these areas that I haven't been in yet. So, but what a massive what a massive train that we've got so far. Actually, pretty cool, pretty excited about this, and I'm not sure whether we're going to make it. I'm not sure whether I have the skill at this point in time to actually make it, but you never know. Let's see if we can speed up a little bit. Again, we're going to have to really keep our eye on the speed limits that are coming up around some of these corners. So at the moment, we've got 70 kilometers an hour, which is good, so we can really put some oomph into it. Because it's taken a very long time to get up those bloody hills. My goodness, it took forever. Alright, so we should still be on 70 coming around here, which is okay. There are only very, very small bends. And it's when we start getting up next near the next, do you call it intersection? Is that what you call it, intersection? I'm not sure. Have a look at that. How beautiful is that? I don't know whether you guys can see it very well. I've got the lights on high beam at the moment as well, so that hopefully you can sort of see that. But we are on level ground, and it does do all right. There's a speed limit change coming, a lower speed limit. So let's just prep for that. I know we're only doing 50, so the speed limit may be. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I can't see it over there, but that's going to be probably that intersection. So let's just let him coast for a sec. And we'll just take it nice and easy going through here as well. Can I see that? That's a 5. So we can go through there at 50. So I might just let it slow down just a little bit, hey? Just to be on the absolute safe side. So we're doing like about 47, 48, which is okay. But hopefully she'll maintain that. We're on absolute level ground here. Level track. Just take this tree out on our way through. Make sure that we don't speed up to over 50. It's all going really well so far. Touch wood. Now we're coming up to this intersection over here, so we need to make sure that we are staying right, which we should be, because we did preset these. Like I did preset these, but and we've got a 70 speed limit going through there. Drops to 60 straight away, and there's no speed limit change for a while by the looks of it. So all right, we can put a little bit more of that into it. You know, I'm not sure exactly when we start going downhill, but I do believe that we do. We've got a little bit of uphill slope coming here, so let's just put a little bit more oomph into it. We can afford the speed at the moment, so... And tunnel coming up. A little bit of horn there. I don't know what the keystroke, what the key is for the horn. I must try and find that out. Let's put a little bit more oomph in just to try and keep this speed going for a bit, hey? We'll keep our eye on the temperature there. Slope's getting a little bit larger as well, so... And then it looks like we've got a 50 coming up here, but that's fine because we're not even going to hit 50. Although we are... Our clinometer keeps going a little bit berserk, so that was about 0.0 something, I think, right there. So we've got a 30 coming, so let's slow this down a little bit. Thankfully, those trees on the track aren't affecting it. There we go. We're below 30. Let's put a little bit more oomph into it just to keep the momentum. Although we are slowing down a little bit too much. And then 30 going around there as well. So doing all right, doing all right. Not bad for an amateur. So where are we going to go here? So we're going to go, we need to make sure that we go to the left. That we're set to go to the left. So I'm just going to get this out. And just ready to go. Alright, speeding up a little bit. We want to maintain 30 going around here. Or below 30 anyway. 30's probably pushing the limit, I reckon. But geez, it's an amazing game, isn't it? Simulation game. Right. So we want to make sure we're going to the left around this corner here, which is going to come up pretty quick, and we are going to the left. Beautiful. All right. Well, we did set that okay. And that needs a 40 speed limit, which we're okay on. Probably speed up just a little bit, although we do have to remember where our carriages are at the same time as well. They're all going around a 30 bend at the moment, I believe, still. Probably. Right. Oh. Okay, now we're on a downward slope. Let's just take it easy going down here, I think. Let's coast maybe. I really don't want to overspeed. Let's maybe put a dynamic on, bit of dynamic. Because we are kind of pushing it a little bit of train brake as well. Yeah, the last thing that I want to do is derail this. I haven't derailed yet. Let's just keep that happening. Use the dynamic brake as much as we possibly can. We've got a 50, but it's going to take a while for these carriages to get around there and to get past that. So we're still going to have to be really, really careful. And this comes up on you, gluten-free comes up on you really, really quick, guys. So look at that slope. It's not super accurate, but at least it gives you some sort of reading, right? So they say 60 here, but I kind of feel like 60's probably pushing it. Let's see if we can get so the dynamic brake's on full now. Everything's looking okay. Got a speed limit increase coming up after this bend, but as I said, it comes up on you pretty quick, gluten-free, so we'll probably go all the way around. We'll just double check and make sure that we are going to and get that ready as well, just in case. And we want to go around the outside. I know, Mac. Round the outside, round the outside. Everything's looking all right. Everything's going okay. We've got a 60 going around here. That seems like a really sharp bend for 60, but we've got a speed reduction coming in around the corner here. And that speed reduction is down to 30. So let's put a little bit of train brake in and see if we can bring this speed down to 30 just to be safe. Just to be safe. There we go. That's probably all right. Let's let him roll now. We've still got our dynamic brake on. We're speeding up, so we're probably going to have to find that balance. Maybe one more notch. Just find that balance coming down here. Maybe one more notch. Because we're sitting right on 30. And this is a pretty sharp bend coming up here as well. As well as when we get around this bend, we do end up coming across, coming into the yard really, really quickly. And we need to make sure that at gluten-free, we come in and we just keep going right around. So that wants to go that way, that wants to go that way, that wants to stay that way. Right, so we should be okay. And we're not. Okay. We're kind of moved into the wrong track, and I think I did this last time. Last time we came in here as well. So we should be coming in on D, and we need to go out B. So let's just throw that into reverse. Let's take that dynamic brake off. Throw that into reverse. Give a little bit of power. Bring those down. A little bit more power. And we need to go straight down the center there. Yeah, I reckon I did this last time I came in here. I actually missed this straight through. So there we go. But that's okay. That's why I wanted to make sure that we slowed down quite a lot as well. Got carriages running around there. And I think we are pushing that up the hill as well. So we need to make sure that that one is facing that way. Keep it going. Keep it going. And this one is facing the other way. Right, we should be okay there, I reckon. Let's get that happening. Let's get that happening. I don't know why I'm leaning out. And we should go straight through the center now. Bit of that, bit of this, bit of that. Right. Okay. Okay. Coming in. Straight through the middle. Straight round. What did I miss on that? I just missed like all of this stuff here. So left, right. Sticking that way. Then straight through. Beautiful. Okay. There's some more Sun Omni carriages. We've got some of those on as well, so don't want to go too fast through here. But I do need to be careful. I want to see some more. I'm looking forward to hopefully at some point seeing some more like logos and stuff, some other different logos and stuff on the side of some of these containers. So round we go. Let's keep that happening. Keep a little bit of movement. Yeah, because we can do 30 around here, so that's all right. This one's pretty good. It's got that loop in it. It's like a horseshoe. I wonder whether these are houses that people are sleeping in. Let's put our horn on and see if anybody runs out and has a go at us. Alright, so we're going to need to be careful going through here as well, just to make sure that all the tracks are okay with the flow through. I'm just going to take that off a little bit and let us slow down just a touch. We should be okay. We're going that way. We'll turn that around and that'll take us all the way through. And then that one there should take us all the way through as well. Sweet. Put a little bit more of that on. So there you go, gluten-free. I mean, we could have taken a carriage, like a smaller second lot that maybe had a drop off here if we wanted to. But I didn't because I wanted the challenge. Hopefully we're not going to have to go like up a hill that slope. Right, so you stick to the left. I can't see anything there. We should be able to go straight through. This is a loading station, and then we'll go straight through and straight out, and then the next one's right. So, which should be okay. Like, we should be, once we come out of here, we should be going right, right, left. Stay left, stay left, stay left. Right, beautiful. Cool. Put a little bit of oomph into this. And we're going to have a 70 speed limit coming out of here with a negative slope. So we're going to have to be pretty careful of that. What's the track like? It's not too curvy, so we might be all right. And that negative slope. So there you go, guys. We have got through gluten-free. Or if you want to be a little bit more real, goods factory in town. Right. Sweet. Okay, we're going to pick up speed pretty quickly here as well, I think. So we do need to be careful of that. Right. So we're on quite the incline here. I'm just keeping my eye on this because I just went into the red, but I believe it's that bridge. Oh, you can't see it. Can you see it? There's a bridge just over there that I believe we're going on. We're going on that line there. So we're just sort of struggling up this slope a little bit. But I'm just managing power and stuff like that. You can see we've got a left coming up here. So it looks like it's going to be a very, very tight one. It's still telling us we can do 60, but we're definitely not going to be able to do 60 around that left bend there. So, but we're pretty close across the bridge and straight into the food factory. So it's the first time, as I said, it's the first time that I've actually run this line before. And it's quite good. It's quite good. Look at the moon up there. There we go. All right, so let's keep moving. I've actually really enjoyed this run. I think it's probably taken me, I don't know how long it's taken me to do this in real life, because I've been kind of on and off in regards to recording. So just so I don't clog my hard drive up. We've definitely got the left on there, so my setting of tracks was actually correct, which is really, really good. Sweet. So around here and across a bridge. Well, we've got a little bridge here, and then I believe we've got, like, this is a nice little bridge here, but then we've got a massive one up in that direction, so beautiful. And I'm guessing going that way is going up a massive slope and a loop around up into the higher ground by the looks of it. So, all right, how you doing there, little beast? You doing all right? We're going into a minus 1.9 slope, so I'm wondering whether that's going to be all the way into Food Factory. And there's a possibility that it probably is. So we'll see how we go. We'll keep our eye on the speeds. We don't want to overspeed, obviously. Could probably turn our high beam off now, which will be fine. And we'll just have a quick squiz out there. Everything's moving around. Okay, let's drop our throttle down a bit now. It'll not only conserve a little bit of fuel, but it'll also keep our speed down just a touch. Okay, we don't want to go too much more than 40 coming down here, and we want to go 30, so we're going to put a little bit of that in, get our speed down a bit. Accidentally turned the wipers on. Try and get our speed down to 30. I don't want to be too aggressive on that, but it's probably this bend that we needed the 30 on, so let's just keep it a little bit below. I don't want to ride the 30. So take that off. Let the dynamic brake do its job. There we go. That'll be it over there. And there's that big bridge going across the water there. So, alright, just a little bit of that just to maintain this speed. We've got 50 going through here. And then we've got this massive lake there, which is really, really cool. That's shown on there, isn't it? Yeah. It's a huge lake. Huge. Okay, now we need to slow down a bit again. That's our speed. Now the large order is on the back, and that is going into C6I. C6I. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring up the station map. We're going to go into here. We'll be coming in from the east here, I believe. And what was it that we wanted? C6I, so inbound. So hopefully we go straight in. All right, let's take that off, take that off. We'll let it cruise into here a little bit because we are very, very close. So we'll be coming in from, yeah, well, we're coming in from the north, really, aren't we? But C should be on the left side, but I don't know. We're going to have to see because I've never been in here before. So, but it's going to be a nice payday. What's the? Let's just put a little bit of brake on. What's the other one going into? It's going into C6I as well. So they're both going into C6I. That's awesome. Okay, let's slow this beast down. See if we can't see C6I in there. I might actually get out and have a squiz, I reckon. Let's just make sure that that's on fully. And we'll head out here. D6I is there. So we want to go around that way. And straight in there. And we're going to have to separate these things. And we want this one to go in to the right as well, which will take us through there. And this one here, we will go straight ahead. That is good. And then up here, we will go to the right. Beautiful. All right, lovely. Got a little bit of power in here. I keep falling down that step. Because they're both inbound, then I guess it makes sense that they're going into the same run. So get ourselves through there. Although there are a few inbounds, so we're actually pretty lucky, really. Although we could have just pulled up and came in if we were going into 4i or something like that. So there's only like 2 inbounds. Okay. I'm going to roll up nearly to the end here and hopefully give us enough room to drop these off. So we may end up having to validate one at a time, but our large order starts at 892 or 516. Just stay within the signs. Put a little bit of train brake on as well, or loco brake. There we go. Beautiful. All right. So what do they start at? Either 516 or 892. 516 or 892. There's 892. Put that brake on. Grab you off as well. So that's 892, CFF 892, CFF 892, and we've got 522 or 893. 893's here. So what we want to do is just move forward just a touch, just a little bit, just to separate them a bit. And there we go. That should be enough. Right. We'll put the brake on here so that she's got a brake on her. We'll remove that and that. Remove that. Remove that. And pull that one off. Jump up in there. We'll just remove that. We'll just move forward just a touch. There we go. Stop him. Shut you down. Shut you off. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, and she's going to need a service. All right, now I need my old man eyeballs on because I need to find where the bloody thing is, because I can never ever find it. I know that you look for... Oh, actually, before we do, let's just duck into the shop, shall we, and see what's in here. There's stuff. There's old Bob's garage key. How much money do we have? Yeah, we've got a fair chunk of money, so let's buy old Bob's garage key, because somebody said that we need to buy those keys when we find them. There's a label maker, which is pretty cool. I wouldn't mind buying a label maker, to be honest. Some of the stuff that I could do. Don't need any of that at the moment. Shovel mounts. Don't need. I might buy myself another lantern. No, I don't need another lantern at the moment. I am going to need a lantern eventually. Is there anything else here other than the cassettes, which I kind of can't use because I don't know whether they're an oiler. Used to, yeah, we're going to have to get all of that at some point, aren't we? Right, throw you down and we'll... So that's 17 grand for that key. But hey, somebody did mention that that we should be getting those keys. There we go. We'll throw you down there and we'll grab you. Lovely. So we've got our first key. All right. So I'm guessing that our building's going to be over the other side. That's what I'm thinking. As I said, I've never been to Food Factory before, but I'm guessing that we'll pop over here, looking for the green light. And it'll be somewhere. Right. It wasn't too far away from our train, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Let's see what damage we have done, shall we? Place that in there and validate that. Grab our cash. We'll get rid of that and we'll throw that in the bin, and we'll grab that one and we'll validate that. Grab that cash and throw that one in the bin. All right. Actually, we might have a look. So that was 9,992. We got 14 grand out of that. And that one there was 45.60 and we got 68 grand out of it. So all in all, guys, not a bad haul. Not a bad haul. What did you think of that? I think that was good. That was great. There was it was just mainly that bit out of Harbour Town was the most difficult bit. When we got up here further and there was slopes in through some of these areas, like this area here and stuff, it didn't seem as bad. So, but this has been another episode of Derail Valley. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget you can become a member if you want to support the channel. And I do need to start pushing that as well. Yeah, Derail Valley, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.